hier los?
Entdeckung! Hier gibt es Ärger!
You can't see them, but they're definitely in there. A 7, a 5. I think there's probably a 3 beneath all that rubble over there. They're numbers, and I assume they're in there because this is some of the most paint-by-numbers game design I've ever seen. When you see a 2, paint a Nazi. 4, that's an explosion. 8, well, that one's a crumbling building with a sniper hiding in the window. And 0, well, that's enemy front for the Xbox 360. Just an observation.
No, words can be used as a sword that cuts both ways. Mind you remember that in your observations.
Now, enemy front, and this is actually quite an accomplishment, but enemy front is so generic and so devoid of personality that I actually forgot I was playing it while I was playing it. It's so formulaic in the way it tries to check things off the list that it never really provides an experience. You know, it's like, it's ideas you already know, things you've already done. I mean, if I asked you to sketch out a shooter on a piece of paper in 15 seconds, you'd come awfully close to enemy front. And even the name, enemy front, it's 2 words that are so familiar to this genre, they don't even mean anything anymore. It's just cliches. And Nazis. And Nazi cliches. So you play as an American writer named Robert Hawkins. So Bob, you play as Bob, and Bob's joined the cause, fighting against the Nazis in war-torn Poland. He ends up fighting with this resistance group that has a base of operations in the sewers. So they sneak into Nazi territory through the sewers, they make their attack, then it's back into the sewers. Strike hard and fade away, without a trace. If that sounds like the Ninja Turtles, of course it does. Bet the number for that was 9.95.
Quickly, men! Attack!
Now, if the game does anything interesting, it's that the missions branch out. Or at least, they seem to branch out. So there are times when you get to pick between different missions. Go this way or go that way. Do this or that. You know, those are the coolest moments of Enemy Front, because they make the game feel a lot more dynamic than your standard linear shooter. But then you arrive at the mission you chose, and you realize the decision was the only dynamic part. What you do there is boring. The combat's just... it's so stock, you know? I mean, it controls fine, it plays fine, but that's all it ever is, just fine. And the sad part is, Enemy Front tries to be a stealth game, which is to its credit. You know, just about every batch of enemies you find, there's some way to sneak through them. Yeah, if you're f***ing Harry Houdini. I mean, actually trying to play this as a stealth game is unbelievably frustrating. I mean, it's like one half of the design team didn't get the stealth memo, so... you know, you have levels designed for stealth play, but with enemies you can't sneak past. Hey, maybe the game's so boring they'll just fall asleep. You know, it'd be one thing if this were a generic game that was well made. That'd be something at least. Enemy Front is not that. It looks kind of terrible. It runs even worse. Enemies can shoot you through walls. Oh, that's fun. Hey, check out this Nazi experiment. Disappearing, reappearing books. Not to mention that guy's face. So not only is it a poorly designed game, it's also not a very well-made one. I mean, unless you like terrible voice acting and glitches and bad audio and horrifying faces. Somebody better call Father Marin. A true story, I'm playing this game, I'm totally zoning out. Someone comes in and says, hey, what are you playing? And no joke, I literally forgot what I was playing. I couldn't even remember the name. And that's the kind of impression Enemy Front makes. Is it terrible? Well, no, but that's the thing. It's not anything. I'd remember terrible. This is just... it's just another shooter. Another Nazi to kill. Another deathmatch to play. Another... Wait, what was I talking about? It's... It's... Enemy Front! For the Xbox 360.